Welcome to Space to Ground. I'm Chelsea Bayarte. It's been a busy week aboard the International Space Station. One cargo spacecraft departed, and another is set to make its delivery this weekend. The astronauts continued their work on science experiments, all while getting ready to return to Earth in just a few weeks. It seems like a lot, but the crew still had time to celebrate Valentine's Day in space. The week kicked off with the departure of a resupply spacecraft. 6 months ago, the Progress 85 cargo spacecraft arrived at the International Space Station, delivering food and supplies to the crew. With its mission complete, the spacecraft undocked from the space station Monday night, burning up harmlessly in the atmosphere over the Pacific Ocean just 3 hours later. This opened up a spot on the Zvezda service module for a new arrival. The space station crew won't have to wait long for another spacecraft to take its place. On Wednesday, the Progress 87 spacecraft made a Valentine's Day launch, lifting off at 10:25 p.m. Eastern Time. It launched atop a Soyuz rocket from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. Progress 87 is delivering food, fuel, and supplies to the space station. However, it has not arrived at the space station just yet. Progress 87 will finish its 2-day journey on Saturday, February 17th. You can watch live as the spacecraft makes its final approach and docks to the space station starting at 12:30 a.m. Eastern on NASA Plus, YouTube, or anywhere you stream NASA TV. The space station crew got to celebrate Valentine's Day this week. The astronauts have the ability to call and video chat with their families, and sometimes cargo spacecraft deliver chocolate and other candies for them to enjoy. Some of our photography-savvy astronauts have even spent some time looking out the window and finding some heart-shaped locations to snap a picture of down below. But another activity that gets their hearts pumping is helping to collect cardiovascular data. Researchers are still assessing the effects of space travel on the heart, but an investigation from the Canadian Space Agency called Space Health aims to learn more. In this study, astronauts wear a biomonitor for real-time monitoring of cardiovascular health before, during, and after their spaceflight. This system could be used to mitigate risks on future long-duration missions and provide further protection for first responders on the ground. Space Health is just one of the many studies that have used the microgravity environment to study the heart. By understanding heart changes in astronauts, the research could also help find ways to prevent and treat heart disease on Earth. The Crew 7 crew has contributed to hundreds of experiments during their time in space, but in just a few weeks, their mission will come to an end. But before they return to Earth, all 4 crew members will participate in a news conference on Wednesday, February 21st to answer your questions live from space about their mission. If you want to ask a question to someone who has spent the past 7 months in space, head over to social media and submit your question using #AskNASA. That's it for Space to Ground this week. Thanks for watching.